It feels like the walls are closing in. Every day, a new AI model drops that's faster, smarter, and cheaper than a human being. You see the headlines about layoffs and you feel that pit in your stomach. The age of human labor is ending. We used to think creativity would save us. Then came Midjourney and Sora. We thought complex analysis was safe. Then came GPT-4. The comfortable white-collar world is crumbling faster than anyone predicted. The wave isn't coming, it's already here, washing away entire industries. But if you stop doom scrolling for a second, you might notice something. A glitch in the matrix. A boundary line that AGI, artificial general intelligence, keeps crashing against. There is a sliver of hope. We call it the human premium. It's the irreducible value that only a biological being can provide. It's not about being smarter than the machine anymore. It's about being real. Today, we are cutting through the hype to reveal the only 3 job categories AGI cannot touch. Not today, and likely not for a very long time. These aren't just jobs, they are the final fortresses of human utility. To understand these jobs, you have to understand the 3 things AI is terrible at: dealing with the messy physical world, accepting true emotional liability, and holding ultimate legal accountability. Let's unlock the first one. The first category of untouchable jobs lives in the chaos of the real world. AGI exists in the cloud. It's pure thought. To interact with reality, it needs robotics, and robotics are decades behind AI. So the first untouchable job is the high-stakes specialized tradesperson. We aren't talking about repetitive factory work. Robots already own that. We're talking about highly skilled, unpredictable physical intervention. Think about an underwater welder fixing a high-pressure oil leak in zero visibility, or an emergency lineman repairing a high-voltage tower during a hurricane. In these environments, sensors get blocked. Terrain shifts instantly. The human premium here is adaptive physical intuition, the ability to improvise with your hands when the plan goes out the window and death is on the line. A robot might have the strength, but it lacks the millions of years of evolutionary instinct required to navigate chaotic physical danger without freezing up. Until androids can move like elite athletes in a disaster zone, these jobs are safe. Now let's move from the physical to the psychological. AI is getting very good at faking empathy. It can say the right words in the right order, but simulation is not connection. The second untouchable job category is the high-trauma crisis therapist or counselor. We aren't talking about basic life coaching here. We're talking about navigating the darkest depths of the human soul. When someone is dealing with profound grief, abuse, or suicidal ideation, they don't just need good advice. They need to know the being sitting across from them understands mortal fear and pain because they share the same biology. The human premium here is emotional liability. The therapist is taking on the weight of that person's pain. They have skin in the game. An AI has no skin in the game. It cannot feel loss. If a patient spirals, the AI doesn't lose sleep. A human does. That shared risk is the service. We will always pay a premium to be truly felt by another consciousness. But what happens when things go terribly wrong on a societal level? When the rules conflict and someone has to take the fall? This brings us to the final barrier. Our entire legal and ethical framework is built on the idea that someone can be punished. You can't put an algorithm in jail. You can't sue a neural network for moral negligence. The third untouchable job is the ultimate ethical arbitrator, judges and high-level compliance officers, the people who make the final call when life and liberty are at stake. Imagine a complex child custody battle or a capital punishment case. AI can analyze the data, sure. It can recommend sentencing. But do we want a black box algorithm deciding a human's fate? Society demands that the person making life-altering decisions can feel the weight of guilt. The human premium here is moral responsibility. We need a human neck on the line. An AGI cannot be ethically accountable, therefore it cannot truly govern. The final signature, the final burden of responsibility, must remain biological. The future isn't about competing with AGI on its own turf, data and speed. You will lose that battle. The future is about leaning hard into the things that make us messy, emotional, physical, and accountable. These three jobs aren't just careers. They are the definition of what it means to be human in the age of machines. Cultivate your human premium. Because the more advanced the machines get, the more valuable real humanity becomes. If you want to stay human in a digital world, hit that subscribe button. We're going to navigate this future together. Thanks for watching.